Sully? Sully? Where'd you go? Are you trying to jump scare us again? One moment, please. I am very sorry about this. Sully? Sully, where'd you go, dude? Aha! Found you. You're trying to jump scare us again, weren't you? Okay, yeah, I was. Where's your skeleton costume? I'm not wearing it today. Because today we're going to review the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Oh, was it good? Well, we'll get into that. And before we start, no, I was not going to jump scare you again like I did the first time. I'm not a one-trick pony. No, I innovate. So, how was the movie? Okay, so let's get this started. As you can see, I am in my security guard attire that I actually did wear this to the movie. But okay, so as a normal moviegoer, it was not very good. But as a FNAF fan, and those who are in deep into the lore, I enjoyed it quite a bit. There were a lot of stuff. There was a lot of hints from the games in the movie, as you would expect, and it was done really well. How well was it done? Well, I'll tell you. So, the one thing I wanted to talk about was the animatronics. They were not CGI. I want to get that out of the way. The animatronics were actually built and practical effects. They used very little CGI, and that was extremely impressive of Blumhouse. Holy crap, that's actually really cool. Yes, it is. Like, I was extremely impressed with it, and the characters were spot on to how they looked in the game. Even how they acted, it was really just a love letter to the original game. Though I want to get into some nitpicks, but that would get into spoiler territory, and I'm going to leave that towards the end of the video. So I'll warn you guys before I start talking about it. But a lot of the stuff they did was really good. Let's see here, the actors did pretty well. How was what was his name? This dude who played Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. Matthew Lillard. Yeah, him. How was his performance? It was really well done. Like, he did a pretty decent job on playing William Afton. I mean, when he was introduced, he was wearing a purple tie, and he had these set of keys on his desk that had a lucky rabbit's foot. So I think that was a hint to him being Spring Bonnie, which was our Springtrap. It's just, like I said, it was just a nice little love letter to the fandom. I'm really wanting to talk about this movie more, but I want to get the non-spoiler stuff out of the way until I dive into the spoiler stuff. And let's see. Oh, what was I going to say? And I have a few complaints about the movie, but other than that, it's just a fun watch. Like, it's not a good movie, but it's fun to just point stuff out and just kind of smile about. There was even some YouTubers who made a big name, with the big names who made it in. What kind of YouTubers made it in? Did Markiplier? No, unfortunately, Markiplier did not make it in because he was busy with his own movie, Iron Lung, which I am very excited to see, by the way. But two other YouTubers made it in. It was Matt Pat. The whole theater freaked out, and he even said it's just a theory, which it felt forced, but at the same time it was kind of ironic and funny. That sounds kind of cringe. I didn't mind it. It didn't bug me much. And the second YouTuber, he didn't come in until later in the movie, but it was Corey Kinchin, which was a nice surprise because I didn't even recognize him at first until my friend pointed him out. So it was nice. Oh man, it was just a fun watch. See here, honestly, it wasn't that scary. It wasn't. No. And for a movie, or not a movie, but a game that thrives on and is known for its cheesy, cliche jump scares, it did not have a lot of jump scares in this movie. Maybe 2 or 3 at most, which was quite kind of shocking. And I thought the movie would have benefited from that. It was just But like I said, it didn't really. It was more goofy than scary because it was just hard to like. I enjoyed seeing the characters on the screen, but it was hard taking these slow-moving animatronics seriously. And they did dive into the main story. I think they did fairly well with the main story of how William murdered the children. And oh shoot, is this spoiler territory? Yeah, this is probably spoiler territory for the people that do not know Five Nights at Freddy's. And this movie is for old fans and new coming fans. Are we going to talk about the spoilers? Because I'd like to know them. I want to talk about them, I do. But I don't want to spoil things for people that do not know this movie well. Or the series well at all. But to get that out of the way, I'm going to repeat myself. As a normal movie, no, it's not that great. You don't really understand what's going on until a certain character comes in to just exposition, Wikipedia dump all the lore onto our main character, Mike. But as a FNAF fan, you'd love every bit of it, because I loved most of it. There's one bit I didn't really approve of, but I want to get to that in a little bit. So, alright, so that's it for the non-spoiler bit. I'm going to get to the spoilers now, so. Alright, so, what happened? Okay, so, near the end of the movie, our main characters, Mike, Vanessa is actually in this movie, yes, from Security Breach, and Mike has a daughter named Abby. One moment, please. Sorry about that, my brother, he needed something. But, Mike, yeah, like I was saying, Mike has a daughter, her name's Abby. And, during the end of the movie, the children's drawings was kind of a reflection of the murdered child spirits, and you can see this picture that William put up, that Spring Bonnie, and he was their friend the whole time, when really he's the one that murdered him. So what she did was she redrew a picture of William murdering the children in the bunny suit, and the animatronic and the spirits, they gained their memory back and they turned on him. And this part's a little goofy, but we do get to see the spring lock failure for William Afton, and I was expecting what the fans had made for it. You mean like the screaming and wailing in pain kind of thing? Yeah, but we didn't get that. We did not get that. So how this happens is that Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy are surrounding William, and Chica's cupcake lunges at the Spring Bonnie suit and like kind of bites into it and tears off a bit, and that's what activates the spring lock failure. And it's pretty well done of how the spring locks work. I'm just not as satisfied with the outcome of it, because when these metal sharp bits start stabbing into William's body, he just kind of grunts and takes it like it's nothing, which is not what I was led to believe happened in the series. So that sounds really disappointing. Yeah, that was the only disappointing bit that I found with the movie, is that he did not wail and scream in agony like I expected him to. He just kind of took it, and he did say his infamous line, "I always come back," which was nice. It was nice. And then Mike, Vanessa, and Abby, they get out of the old pizzeria as the animatronics drag William off and leave him in the back rooms as he is like twitching and suffering in pain, which was great because it was very reminiscent of the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 trailer, when we saw Springtrap just kind of glitching and like kind of struggling to move. That's actually kind of cool. It is. It was a nice nod to the trailer. But that's like the only real problem I had with it, besides not enough jump scares. It wasn't scary. So, you know, it's not a bad, like, I keep saying this. Just stop saying it. Okay. But I want to say it one more time. Okay, Sully? Fine. But, yeah. Like I said, normal moviegoer, not a great movie, but if you're a FNAF lover, you'll love the movie. I didn't have a problem with it, and I might go see it again sometime, because it was a lot of fun watching. So, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, Bones and Femurs. Y'all have a great day. Later!